Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma, possibly also on the YouTube and the TikTok. However, I've been having crazy issues today. Crazy, I tell you. So right now we're just going to wait for a moment and see if this even works. Oh, something's happening. We're live. Okay, right, we're live on Twitch. Are we live on YouTube and are we live on... We're live. Okay, it's all working. It all works. Okay, let me tell Slob's support. There was a setting they asked me to change. All right. All right, it looks like we're good. This is crazy. Okay, I have a whole story to tell you now. So last live stream, we had issues with this tunnel rat splash, right? Turns out it rendered the video with like 10 seconds of black screen at the end, which was really weird. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Anyway, fixed that issue. Today, though, went live, started talking about that and other things, and then realized that like nothing's happening in my chats. So I've now just spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get these streams to go live. There seems to have been some sort of issue with the multi-stream platform, and now it's fixed, which is terrific. Check this out. I've got my TCG deck over here. Loving it. Oh yeah, here's another thing that happened as well, right? Firefox crashed again the moment that I went live. I don't know why it does that. So I'm having all these headaches over here and computer issues. And I've just live streamed talking to myself about 5 different times. So my head's in a weird space right now. Like, I'm supposed to be streaming, and now my head's all like PC issues and technical stuff. And, oh, can we ever just have a little bit of peace and not have these issues, you know? We got a noise in the ear, which I can no longer hear because, again, can't fix it. The Arctic Viking, thank you for 72 months. How am I doing, X? I was doing really good, and then all of this stream stuff sort of threw me off my groove a little bit. So, yeah, it's weird. I was talking to myself when I thought I was live about how my computer didn't turn on a while ago, right? And then I would wake up first thing in the morning and turn it on because I wanted to know if I'm going to have to do PC issues today or not. Then slowly, I forget about doing that. I turn up to the computer after the morning routine and it's like, oh yeah, this thing might not turn on. It still turns on. But now I'm wondering, like, are these things somehow connected? You know? Maybe not the streaming thing. I don't know why it didn't multi-stream because it sent a stream to their servers, but then it didn't seem to go anywhere else. It was really weird though because it looked like I was live on TikTok. In fact, on TikTok it would tell me how long I've been live for after as well. But then on YouTube and Twitch, nothing was happening. Anyway, we got peeps joining over on the Tickety Talk. I will open the Tickety Talk chat every now and then. Cloudy says, hi, you're live on TikTok. What? I'm live on TikTok? How did that happen? Oh my god, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. No, yeah, we're streaming on 3 platforms now. Right, so to get my head into the space, actually, there was something I wanted to do today. Who's online? Joe, XB, Xisuma. I think Ren was on earlier. I was going to ask Ren something, but since he's not here, it doesn't matter. Yeah, might do something a little social later today. You know, I'm always down in this hole lately. So, what have I done? What have I done? I've kind of carved out all of the space that we need in the middle here, right? I've done that in between streams. It's all going to work really nice. I've been figuring out bits like this area over here. All of this across the front is kind of new, right? And then I started to work on this, and it's good. I really like all of this. Just, I think we need to lower this platform here and get the path in place. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I don't know what the path is going to be made out of yet. It's kind of a good question to know what you're building with. But yeah. It's okay, X, we're here now. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Oh, we don't have. Okay, so we're streaming on TikTok, and I'll let them know on Slabs. So we're not live on YouTube. Let me go message them. I think I'm just gonna stick with it now. Right, let's minimize that. Everstrew, thank you ever so much for 42 months, my dude. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Look, I had a nice hot cup of tea, and it's like almost done now. It doesn't feel right, you know. Agiles, hey XMe, and my partner played Tunnel Rats. We love it. Thank you for your hard work. Not just me, lots of other people helped with that as well, especially Plash. But yeah, I'm glad you love it. I got to play it with a bunch of cool people yesterday, and we had some amazing games. And what would you know? Tech issues. Always having tech issues here, right? I got Stream Deck hooked up to Discord so I can jump between channels. There's an amazing perspective on Tunnel Rats, which is being a spectator and watching other people play a game. On particular maps, it's really good. And being able to jump between teams to hear what people are saying, it's a really cool experience, and I really wanted to capture it. And we had just the most insane game with like a tug of war back and forth and loads of really cool little moments. But I couldn't record any of it because despite setting it all up, Stream Deck just decided not to talk to Discord. It was like, I ain't gonna work right now. And I've got it working again, and I've got a feeling when it's time to next record, it's just gonna be a pain in the bum again. So I really want to bring this spectator mode footage to you from a really good game. That is like my thing that I really want to do, because it's a really cool way to experience Tunnel Rats. But I'm glad you're enjoying playing it. It's going to be amazing now, getting people to play it, designing some new levels. I'm really looking forward to it. Bellanati, thank you ever so much for 76 months. Very much appreciate your support. Thank you. Okay, I guess we're not live on YouTube today. It's just Twitch and TikTok. I'm gonna put the TikTok chat on the other screen. Actually, it's mostly people following. Dang. Anyway, my cup of tea is dead. That's why I played the tea animation, to let you know that it's been retired. Now I'm playing the desk animation to let you know that I'm standing up. I could have just told you, but I got animations as well. All right. Oh, my microphone fell out of its holder today. That was weird. That was concerning. I was standing here, and then all of a sudden I hear this weird, like something like that, and it like really caught my ear, and I'm like, what the heck is bang? Oh, what's going on? And then I look, and like my microphone has just slipped out of its holder, ripped the USB cord, and hit the ground. And it was just like, great. Why'd that have to happen? Anyway, apparently it's fine. Oh my god, I'm so unprepared. So unprepared. We have to stick with what we're doing here today. We have to build, because otherwise I'm going to endlessly be swapping stuff around in my inventory, and it drives me nuts. So sticking to the task at hand is a good way to deal with that. Marilu says he's had TikTok for a while now. I made a bunch of TikToks, and by me, as in I made them, what I mean is some amazing people edited TikToks for me of my silly little moments. And then I just kind of fell off it. Like, that was me trying. I was buying into all this talk about, you know, you got to be on every platform, you got to make shorts, you got to do this. I was trying to, air quotes, scale up and get a team together, and I've just kind of learned that it's a lot. It's really difficult to put that kind of stuff together, and it wasn't primarily my passion to make TikToks. And now that I've let go of that, I feel much better. So like I am currently doing what I enjoy. What you are seeing is what I enjoy doing, and streaming is very much that. And streaming to TikTok is not exactly difficult to achieve. So we're here doing it. Right, what I kind of want to do is go underneath part of this, which is kind of weird. I think we're going to have a better time building in this direction to begin with. This is also like the height of the path that we're creating. So the question is, what materials do I want to make this path out of? I kind of want to go fantastical with this area. And I'm going to sound like a broken record. I love creative mode for just being able to like look at blocks. Okay. This is my perfect excuse to go into the Tunnel Rats lobby. We're getting raided by Pearlescent Moon. Pearl, let me extend an invite to you if you want to come play Tunnel Rats. By the way, peeps, I am streaming on Hermitcraft. I need to look at the creative inventory when I want to pick blocks. And then I realized if I come over here to the level editor, I'll have access to this. So for this area that we're doing today, I have a feeling that these textures might look good against each other. Can I give myself a reason? This is the only place you can actually place these blocks. Those three, I think those three go together quite well. But I'm noticing a little bit of synergy here if we just look at that one to that. Like, that's a really nice trio of colors. That's really nice. Boxer, thank you ever so much for 5 months with the Prime. Melonfish, thank you for the Prime with 13. Bilby2121, thank you for 10 months. John F. Gaming, thank you for 2 months. And Decana Heaven, thank you for gifting subs to Ben Mesh, Logoon, Loop Drag, Missani, and Fern Giggles. If you've been gifted a sub, please say thanks in the Twitch chat. The Kraken Bubble says we love Tunnel Rats. Oh, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. I'm really excited for this like next few weeks, hopefully months of Tunnel Rats development and stuff. It's going to be awesome. Xisuma randomly appearing on my TikTok FYP while I was watching X play Lethal is so funny to me. Oh, you're watching the old Lethal Company footage. Cool. So that's one I think we want to come back to. It's not gonna fit what I'm doing in this area, right? I think the pale might. That's a really nice trio of blocks, though. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of these colours in there. I can't help but feel that, like, Deep Slate is a go-to. And we can use whatever we want. Chat, by the way, suggestions totally welcome right now. I want to get something really unique going. I have a feeling Polished Diorite might look good as, like, a light neutral colour in there. And then maybe we could do a bit of a gradient here with these blocks. That could be interesting. I'm going to rule out the pale for now. It's like, what do I want my path color to be, and what floor color is it going to suddenly interact with? I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of oak directly below where we put our path. I don't think I want to make it out of wood though. My gut's telling me it's going to be a stone material. Polished diorite and calcite is a good combo. It is, yeah, it is. I need something with slab. That's a good point, right? When you're doing, if you remember what shape you're working with, like, oh, I'm going to need slabs and stairs, then, you know, start by looking at those materials is a good thing. I reckon we're going to get just drawn into using Deep Slate because it's quite complementary against these two colors. I think Deep Slate is just the one here. And then maybe we can transition up to like Polished Diorite and use that. Maybe with the calcite. Because that will give us the stairs and stuff. So like that could be the floor with those blocks either side of it. That looks nice. Do I have to start headbanging or something? This music is intense, man. It's getting me in the groove. So then from Deep Slate, we go tough like that. And that brings us up to this level. I know what I'm doing now. We're going to roll with that. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. Yo, Cry says not expecting this on my FYP today. What is FYP? Please explain. No, it's no satisfactory music, but it'll do. I think we streamed satisfactory music last time, right? Okay, yeah, so polished diorite, polished diorite and calcite is the floor. The blocks on the side are the netherwort stuff. Netherwort? I'm so good with words, people. And then leading up to it, we come from the deep slate. So we're going to have oak underneath deep slate. I know what I'm doing. Shut up, I know what I'm doing. For you page. FYP is for you page. My friend Paige has a for you page. That's how I'm going to remember it. Okay, when someone says FYP, my friend Paige has a for you page. That is a great way to remember it, peeps. My very easy method of speeding up naming planets. Oh no, wait, they got rid of Neptune. That they blew it up with the Death Star, didn't they? Comacat, thank you ever so much for 3 months. Hey X, what's an instrument you've always wanted to learn? If I had loads of time to play loads of instruments. Well, actually, here's the thing. I want to get a bass guitar so I can write bass lines. I got a keyboard so I can write synths. Nothing really jumps out to me except the harp. I always think the harp is just like the most beautiful sounding instrument. But supposedly quite difficult to play. But if you can do like finger picking on a guitar, imagine maybe that skill translates over. Did we just lose the Twitch stream? Are we back? We're back. Having some issues today. Oh. Apparently we might actually be live on YouTube. Let me go check something. This is I sick of technical stuff, man. Sick of technical stuff. Oh my god, I'm such a dummy. Let's go live. Let's see what happens. So we're unlisted on YouTube. I need to make a note to change that back. I had to do a test stream over there to check if it was the multi-streaming service that's giving me issues today. Also, my bitrate is now appalling. Oh my god. I just want to stream and play. I don't want to do all this computer stuff. Right, I'm now live on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Bear. That's super helpful. Hey YouTube people, I've been streaming for a while. Just unlisted. I'm so good at my job. Right, let's get into it. Let's show people something I can do, which is play Minecraft. It's probably gonna crash now, isn't it? Let's go ahead and get like, I don't think we want to go to the darkest level here. Actually, no, maybe we do. Now let's avoid the darkest. So we're going to take these lots of slabs, and then some as stairs. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, that looks good. Maybe the bow, so we're ranged. Thing with the bow is you can fire it up close as well as ranged. All right, Mad Cebu, thank you for 73 months. Neon Coloured, thank you for the cheers and biddies. Saying, hey chat, I've only recently joined this stream, but I've been watching Hermitcraft since season 9. Recently, I've been in a difficult state mentally because my future in journalism might be at threat. Hermitcraft keeps me distracted and sane whenever I need it. And you, Mumbo, Grian, and the other hermits, and all viewers are a part of it. You're awesome. Lots of love and appreciate all you do for us. Thank you, my dude, for the lovely message. I wish you all the best. Yeah, I don't know why your future in journalism might be at threat, but I got to say, like, lately, the more I think about what's going on in the world and how we're all dealing with whatever it is and talking about it, I feel like I miss the old way of doing things. You know, like proper journalism. Not jump into quick conclusions and opinions and taking time to investigate and properly talk about and learn about stuff. It's a changing landscape, and I think we may grow to regret it because I don't think we're replacing it with anything that's particularly of better quality, let's say. You know, having access to dumping whatever pops into your head and then sending it out to the world in a moment's notice, I don't think that's as good as old school journalism, which used to take a long time to put together. I'm off social media a lot more now because of it. I'm just like, you know, if I go on there, I'm gonna see quick fire messages and I don't really know what's behind them. A lot of vigorous research and investigation, or just something that popped into someone's head that they decided to tweet. So I'm trying to stay out of it all now. I still hear about what's going on in the world and have some opinions on this and that, but like, just feels like the environment is not particularly healthy or that great. I'm new on TikTok, but I think he replies to both, says Cry. Yeah, I do. I have my mods. You have replaced my mods. Their space for chat on my other screen has been replaced by TikTok right now. I'm sorry. Until I know how to mix them, you know, then it'll be like that a little bit. I'll jump about. RD Peak says, the fact that you can screen things on the internet in public that you can't say walking down the street without consequences, the biggest issue with how the internet works. It's like we all live in the middle of the ocean. It's a law unto itself. I agree with that too. I agree. I think that having that level of like responsibility for what you say, that social pressure, is a really important thing. And online, you can kind of scream and shout and behave differently than you would IRL. I'm sure some people will point out that there are some big benefits, some good factors to how we can communicate instantaneously online. I'd agree. There's good reasons too. But it's just started to feel like, overall, I don't think it's panning out too well. I'm not such a big fan of it anymore. Any outside of Minecraft planning space you recommend? Planning space? I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry, my dude. Planning space. Not gonna lie, I use paper. Hey, paper's good. We like paper. What was the instrument, says Isa? Yeah, the stream dropped out. The harp was the one that I mentioned. But yeah, because I play guitar, drums and keyboard, and I compose, like a lot of other sounds that I need to make just sort of flow from that. Like I was writing some music yesterday and just messing around with some synth sounds and stuff, and then I could write a bass line with the guitar because you just hear it in your head pitched down with that bass sound. So it's like I can do most of it with just keyboard and guitar, right? Most of the composing and stuff. So it sort of eliminates that burning desire to play this instrument or that one, because I don't know why. I don't know if there's an answer to because. It's not there. Like I feel like I access all the sounds through using synthesizers and stuff. Like a spreadsheet. I'm thinking about Google Sheet or what have you. I don't know what to recommend. I'm not a big spreadsheet person. I use spreadsheets occasionally, but like, I'm not here to advise you on what spreadsheet you should use. Just like there's lots of people shouting online on Twitter, tweeting off whatever popped into their head, right? That may not be, you know, the biggest authority on whatever that thing we're discussing is. That's what I was getting at earlier. You know, like evaluate the quality of whatever it is you're ingesting into your brain when you're on social media, because when you put that mindset onto it, man, so much stuff has just like opened up to me. It's like, this isn't worth my time. This is not something I know a lot about, and I have a feeling this person might not know a lot about it either, but they're upset and they're shouting. And that's engaging, basically, right? Pumpkinny Bunny here for 4 months. Howdy, howdy. How you doing? I'm currently working a 15-hour shift, so this is a nice break. Oh man, what a soldier. 15 hours, dang. There was a job that I worked at once. I don't really talk about like old jobs and stuff. But there is a story, and I haven't told it because in ages because I don't really, like I said, talk about old jobs and stuff. But basically, I had a 10-hour shift that turned into a... Oh my god, let me think. It was 10 hours. 17-hour shift, I think. Yeah. It's like a whole big story of like, oh, other people didn't turn up. Can you stay on and help? Yeah, sure. And then it's like, oh, well, you said you helped stay even longer. And I'm like, no, I want to go home now. And they're like, nope. And then a whole bunch of crazy stuff happened. And I was there until like 5 in the morning. Started at 12. That was like a one-time thing, though. Like, it's just a funny story now. At the time, it was like, this is a total joke. They shouldn't be treating me like this. And then, you know, years go by and it just becomes a funny story. Colmick06, thank you for 42 months. Much appreciate it. Much appreciate it. Asumi, you said you made music. What do you post your songs on? I post my songs on Bandcamp, Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. It's free to listen to everywhere. If you want to support it, Bandcamp would be the place to go to. And it's called Soulside Eclipse, and I'd love it if you checked it out. What type of music is it? It's raging heavy metal. Except, well, it's not heavy metal. Like, if you know your metal, it's not heavy metal. It's inspired by symphonic black metal. It goes really hard and heavy in some places. And a fair bit of it, I'm talking about the main record here, because there's other styles as well. But anyway, the main record, like, is quite melodic. Like, for me, like, when I want to make a follow-up record, and it's again going to take inspiration from symphonic black metal. That is the music that just lights my brain up like nothing else. But what I love is, like, pulling it back from the extreme and focusing on some of the melodic aspects. And I think that's what you'll find in my music. You know, the first track you'll listen to, you'll just hear some gorgeous acoustic guitars, some really nice sunny melodies, bright bass lines, and then in comes some like hard-hitting guitar, but it doesn't go like crazy until you're further into the record. And if you like crazy heavy metal, then you'll get a bit of that. You'll get a little bit of that. Hey, Digital Chaos says the MIDI versions are great too. I'm glad you took the time to listen to that, because that was how I had to hear the record for 12 or so years, was just being tortured by listening to that and knowing it would sound great when it's like all recorded. So that's one of the reasons I published that, was because I wanted to kind of share that aspect of the record. It was like, I had to listen to it like this, you know? This was how it was, and yeah, we got there in the end. I think the next one that I do, it'll still be composed in MIDI first, but I probably won't end up sharing that, because this time it'll be like a much more direct thing to get it all produced and come out and stuff. Your favorite track was Anxious Obscurity. Cool. If you didn't know, that is a song that I wrote on a very low note. Had some really like... I had a very bad day because of something that happened, and I just, in that moment, decided that I was going to use, like, writing a song to deal with it. And so I just started trying to channel how I felt into a song, and that's what came out. That is what came out. Any chance you could tell me how you get mending these days? Trading with villagers is a pretty good way. You can go adventuring to places that have loot chests for it. Yeah, that's kind of the way it's done now. Right, if I remember correctly, if that's the middle, we want these things to line up. Or maybe we could mess around with just not lining them up. I don't know. Let's measure some stuff out here. So currently, like, this would be where there's a pillar. This is where that neatness thing comes in again. Like, everything's got to, like, wrap up and be nice around the edges. And why? I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna try and do this the other way around for once. Let's start here and make these sections like free, and I know they're gonna miss a line, and that's okay. We got Door Expert 1 here on Twitch for 2 months. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Wild Tinkerbell here for free, saying, "Hi X, I'm recently loving the building lately. It's always nice to get a message when you're online. Love to be here. Can't wait for you to play Lethal Company and awesome Phasmophobia." I'm really up for playing that again too. Had such a blast last time. Okay, this is possibly going to be a bit of an issue with what we've already built. Because I think I want that to go up by 1 block. So it's going to appear there. And then let's put some of this on it as well. That's the way, that's the way. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. It's going to work. We're going to make it work. What's going on? Oh, how do you spell his Spotify? Soul Side Eclipse. I mean, I'm literally not spelling it, but, you know, maybe saying it a little clearer will help you spell it. Oh, dear. Wait, is this actually Xisuma or is it a fake, says Bridget? I'm sorry to disappoint, I'm a fake. Such a faker. You know, I just pretend to be Xisuma. I sound like the guy. That's really helpful. You know, if you go watch one of those Xisuma videos over on YouTube, you'll be like, dang, sounds so like him. Also, if you go to linktree.xisuma.co, you'll find this TikTok account is also linked on there. That's just crazy, right? Why would he be linking me? I'm just an imposter. Just an imposter out here imposting. Do imposters impost? I might be the first person to ever ask that question. Have I tried listening to Ren? Yeah, I like Ren. I didn't really like all of that drama stuff that he was caught up in. I don't like drama. I don't like he says, she says. There's always, like, you know, everyone knows there's 2 sides to a story, right? You need to actually hear those sides of a story, like, together in a reasonable manner. And listening to one person sort of paint a drab picture of someone else's actions just really kind of turns me off. I just kind of don't want to know. Let's go like this. So yeah, we really got to shape this up a little bit because of the way I've done it. Maybe I should change the scale from like 3 to 4. Is this a different Ren to the obvious Ren? Oh, Ren the musician. I thought we were talking about the musician for some reason. Bridget says Xisuma. You know, you could have said Xisuma. I think that would have been more fitting. Right? Perfect opportunity to say Xisuma if I ever saw it. And we do a little bit of the sass around here, that's for sure. All in good taste, though. All in good taste. I'm not trying to pick on anyone when I have a little bit of fun. Just so you know. If you give me some ammunition to be silly, I'll be silly. That's how to think about it. Oh wait, no, there. That's where we want it. Okay, so this one now becomes 2. There's 4. Somebody is watching me. Jeez. Thanks for letting me know, Song. Ah! Fell down. I mean, it's not just somebody. It's quite a lot of people, actually, I think, are watching. Could be mistaken. How many people are watching on TikTok? 1,100 peeps on TikTok. Just so you know, Twitch is my home for streaming. If ever we have issues like we did today, Twitch will be the place I stream to. This is where my community is, and I highly encourage you all to come hang out, check it out, be a part of it. If you want to stay on TikTok, though, that's fine. Ah! That's the wrong bit. Okay. Oh, we got loads. We got loads over here. Absolutely loads. It's super awkward building from underneath like this, but it'll be worth it. I like the way that lines up with that. That makes me happy. Alright, so that's most of the underside there done. Now we want to do these little bits and rebuild some of this. I'm going to fill in the spaces like that. Except you are probably down at this level. God, this music's so janky. I love it. Love me some weirdo music, me. Which bit is it there? It's that side. Oh, this does, I guess, like the front of this, like needs... I think I'm going to put spruce trapdoors across it. Yeah, probably be spruce trapdoors. That'll do the trick. All right, we've got to keep our variation up here. Let's not do all the same material again. So something like that looks good. Yeah, we're on it. We're on it. It's all going to change up here. Or is it an old stream? Was someone asking? Is this an old stream? I can't find you on Spotify, Xisuma. Look at you, TikTok chat. Soulside Eclipse, my dude. I mean, just go to linktree.xisuma.co in your browser. Linktree.xisuma.co, and that's got all my links to everything. Like, it's a little cozy. I got a thing for this. It's just a little cozy, quick website that just gives you the links to all the interesting stuff, right? Like, if you go on there, you're going to see... Where's this thing go? This side. You're going to see Tunnel Rats on there, because we've recently launched Tunnel Rats, right? Which reminds me to plug it again. Except, what is going on with my tech? Like, I set this thing up earlier and it's broken. Let me fix it. Right, now... There we go. Now you should see the Tunnel Rat splash. Unless it's broken. I don't know. Like, so much stuff breaks now. I'm just going to give up at some point. But yeah, it's on the marketplace. This is a Bed Wars PvP game that I have been working on for a long time. If you watch Hermitcraft, you would have seen us play it at the end of Season 9 because I first built it in Survival. Now it's like a fully fledged game you can play. And it has a built-in level editor. And I think you're going to find, if you get it, you're going to love the level editor. Because it gives you endless replay. You can become a game designer, essentially. Is it me or is the Linktree thing still going? All my tech is broken. I'm going to leave it up for a second and see what it does. We had some really weird issues the other day. Wait, this is just the common theme of every stream lately, isn't it? Something's always going wrong. It's crazy. Yeah, we had some issues with, like, video clips that weren't playing, started playing their audio. Okay, it looks like the Linktree thing resolved itself. You found it. Congrats, my dude. Congrats. Dissection versus Dumu Gear versus Emperor. Dissection, for me, never rose to that kind of prominence. They never became a top band for me. I've listened to their records. I like them. Maybe I just didn't find them at the same time. Or the right time, sorry. But Emperor and Dimmu Gear are just 10 out of 10 bands. Just absolutely amazing. I was listening to Anthems to Welclin at Dusk and In the Nightside Eclipse earlier today, and I'm just like, these albums still just blow my mind to this day. They still just... I can't explain it. They're just incredible records. I'm starting to think there's like a lack of variation here with the oak, but I think in the bigger picture, like you don't always want to have every single little area that's got stuff in it having tons of variation, right? Like you can use the overall picture. So if we look in that area though, like there's just like lovely layers of color. It's going so good, this project. Okay, 1, 2, right? Buckle my shoe. We're doing it. We're doing it. All the way to there, that's correct, and then we do the next bit. It's interesting how close this comes to the bottom here. This will probably end up just merging with the terrain then. That's kind of it for that section. It's merged with the terrain. That's good. Eclipse is such a classic album, says Darker Waters. It is. Like, In the Nightside Eclipse is a stunning record. When I was listening to it earlier, you know, on comes Into the Infinity of Thoughts, and my mind just goes back to 2014 when I was at Bloodstock, and I got to see them play the album in their entirety. I still can't believe that I got to see that to this day. The fact that I got to see them play that record in its entirety broke my brain. And like, when I'm reminded of that, I'm like, I still can't believe I got to see that. Like, that just means everything to me. Because that is such an incredible record. It was so funny how X avoided reflected surfaces on that video, says Roko. What video are you talking about? The room tour, yeah. That was weird because, like, people were saying, like, I don't know, like, some people were, like, mystified by the lack of reflection, but, like, here's how reflection works. Like, when you point a camera at a reflective surface, right? If you're at an angle, it bounces away. It doesn't come back at you. So it's like, all I had to do was just point the camera, like, away, not directly at the surface. It's like basic physics. And then I had people, like, really confused about it, and I was like, this isn't that difficult. Like, they teach you this at school, right? Anyway, that is very old, that room tour video. I don't have a new one. But if you watch the latest guitar cover, you'll see what half of my room looks like. I think there's pictures on my website of the other half, if you're curious. I just can't remember. You got tickets for a concert in the summer. You can't wait for that live music just buzzing through you. Yeah, man. Live music is something else, isn't it? It's something else. This music is spooky, says the Stellian. Yeah, it gets a little bit spooky around this point, doesn't it? Oh, I tell you what, this... So we go underneath this, that's okay. I kind of want the path here, actually, to be higher up. And then maybe just transition straight into stairs. Wait, let's go like that. Yeah, actually, just about half a block here is good, I think. And then we kind of want the lighter textures just to be here at the front. Ah! That's annoying. Now I'm up here. Now I'm down there. I'm all over the place. Just teleporting through blocks, don't mind me. So this is where we go forward and up. And we kind of want to do it quickly because that is where we start to look at materials and such. The neatness part of my brain wants a little more symmetricalness here. So something like that, yep. We want the stair blocks now. So I'm wondering if here we should do that transition, like where we go this, then we go tough, and then we go calcite. Although, does that get us like 1, 2, 3? That's too high. I forgot what the other block was. You were just watching Smallish Bean's video of Hermitcraft. Cool. What was he up to? What was he up to? Yeah, it's 4 blocks, right? Tough. And it's that type of deep slate that matches the texture better. Interesting. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You've been looking for your headphones for 5 minutes before finding them around your neck. We've all done it, my dude. We've all done that. No one's perfect. So what if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, and then everything's a little bit lower? We do it with slabs. Like, you're just going to stand one block lower when you're in here? Oh, wow, those caves and stuff. I think this honestly feels like the perfect height to stand at. But we'll knock it down by 1. Yeah, I think it will help with the overall aesthetic if we just knock it down with 1. Because then the barrels are slightly elevated. Okay, so we're not going to rip out everything just yet. So we're going to go back to slabs, but now we know we need tough andesite, which I've got right here. I don't think I got any tough from digging out this area. But we got tough in here, that's good. Okay, so... half a stack of that, yeah. Go on then. Andesite, I pulled out half a stack. This is the wrong thing! I'm baking... Oh, got it. No. I was going to say it needs to be stairs. No, it doesn't. We changed our tune on that one. Where's my deep slate at? We're kind of done with most of this deep slate, I think. Except for the slabs. So yeah. Right. Oh no, I've got a bunch here. Slabs, like this, all the way up to those ones. That's what it's going to look like. See some carrots. Storykeeper Withers, thank you for the super chat on the YouTubes. Good afternoon, Xisuma and everyone else. Thank you, my dude. I hope you're having a good afternoon. I've had an alright day today. Just kind of looking forward to playing a little bit guitar and then doing some tunnel rats again in the evening. Borgus X promised someone to annoy you to have a jam session with Impulse and Smallish Beans. Can we please have a Hermitcraft band? I mean, how would you do it is the question, right? That's the thing for me. How do you pull that off? How do you jam over the internet with delay and stuff? Plus, I don't know if I'd be that great to jam with. Like, I haven't really jammed with other people much. That's not a reason not to try, though, obviously. Just saying. This might not look that good in such a short space, but, you know, we'll roll with it, I think. So then we come to this level here, and this is where we'll mix it with calcite. Kind of feels like it could do, like, one more thing in there. Actually, I'll tell you what. I think that needs to be raised. Yeah, it needs to be raised. Part of me's tempted to raise it from here, just so we get like a whole extra block. So then that comes forward. Oh wait, didn't I say the whole thing would be raised? Like that. It's instant mine. Yeah, so then you got this bit. Then I guess that. Oops. God, the instant mine is crazy. Yeah, and then it's this. Right. Now it's level with the floor, and then when you're down there, it should look a fair bit better because of that. Crazy, crazy. Hey X, what do you think of this solution to the inventory problem? You only have source blocks, or the full blocks, and with blueprints and the other and the like, your item swapper mod can change the variant. Black Wisp, that was in my video that I made about, which inspired the mod, right? It was like, that was one of my ideas. I said we should just have base materials and be able to place them in different shapes. I still think that would be a great way to just reduce clutter in the inventory and actually expand the amount of variants you can have in total, if you think about it. You can put them on way more blocks. It's the way I would do it, but, you know, I'm not in charge of the game's development. I'm just a guy with an idea. Callie, welcome to the stream, my dude. Oh, you have to check out the vid. Do I know the title of the vid, says Grace. Good question. I forgot what I called it. But it's on, if you go to my channel, or I think you can get to it by my link tree, just look for the playlist, which is called Minecraft Discussions. There's not a lot of videos on that one, and it's one of those. It's one of those ones. That I do know. Right, that's looking great. Definitely going to put a bit more shape underneath here. Need some contrast of colors. I think we put in those spruce trapdoors next. There'll be a lot of them down here. Kind of done with that stuff for the time being. I mean, I'll keep a little bit on me because probably going to fine-tune what we've done here. Right, the deep slate stuff we're pretty good on. All right over here. Can you see how I'm attempting to be organized? It helps a little bit at least. Right, so I'm placing trapdoors next. Okay, all of that can go away. And end of sight. So trapdoors. There is a bit of like connecting work to do there, but I kind of want to focus on like what's out front and center. Maybe then some oak trapdoors above these ones. So spruce and oak. And then we start to move into the other woods. Okay, and what was the neutral thing we were going to put between them? There we go. Grab a couple of those. I think the neutral block was calcite, which I don't have in any of this. So it'll be in there. Yeah. So calcite and polished diorite would be the idea. For the floor. You don't have calcite slabs, do you? Nope. But if I really want to save, I can do that. And I definitely don't need to because I got stupid amounts of diorite. That's the floor. And then, I need to go back to the tunnel rats world. If you could learn any language, which would you learn? I really don't know. Maybe something that's useful. I think we just decided to put calcite between them. Calcite deserves to have slabs and stairs. I agree, Heart Gamer. X, do you like blues music? Can I suggest Justin Johnson? Love listening to play guitar. Yeah, I do love the blues. Oh man, I went through a whole spell when I was young of listening to like lots of blues. Is it Stevie Ray Vaughan was one of them? Oh man, and then Albert King. I think I listened to a lot of Albert King. And a bunch of others. It's been a minute since I've listened to some blues. Right, let's go put these spruce trapdoors in, right? So we want those level here. And then these ones level like that. Open them all up. What have we got? That looks kind of alright, if you ask me. Kind of alright. You do not suggest learning Icelandic. It sucks. Okay. I'll pass on Icelandic then. German, so he learns how to pronounce Gurkenkanoodle. One day I'll learn. Isn't that Austrian? Isn't that Austrian? Let's go like this. It's almost like that could become a part of something. I think what I'm going to do here, though, is like rip this out a bit more. Definitely. In fact, yeah, I'm going to rip it out now. And then we can better see the space we're working with. Yo, we're being raided again by another hermit. It's XB Crafted. Thank you, XB. Appreciate it, my dude. If you would like to play some Tunnel Rats with us, you're most welcome to join in. We'll be playing later today. Hit me up, XB, if you want to join in. I think you'll like it. And thank you for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What am I doing? We are working on the Loglands project. Okay, this might be... Oh no, that'll work as well, won't it? So Loglands is a place full of technical redstone farms that I have designed. And now it's undergoing the phase where we basically decorate around the farms. So whenever you see these blocks here, that's technical stuff. When you can't see them, that's because we decorated it and made it look awesome. You know. Do I ever listen to Jacob Collier? I have had that artist recommended through my chats so many times. I think I listened to them once and I was like, maybe not. Sometimes I can be a bit fussy with music. Generally, I like to give anything a try, though. Oh, there we go. Have you listened to my lord? Yes, my lord. What is it? Okay. I don't think I have. Interesting name for a band, though. Dude, this end bit here lined up really nicely. And I was deliberately trying to avoid that. Also, this area is like really well lit up. I might need to punch out some torches and just make sure the lighting's all good around here, you know? That's actually where the next staircase starts, right there. Alright. Let's do that at the end. It's definitely got a vibe. It feels like it needs like some color contrast, but I think that's going to come from like the terrain and other things that I plan to do with this area, so I'm not going to worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Right. Let's put this here, put that there. Have I ever listened to this artist, Xisuma? I hear he should. Oh, you mean me? Jeez. Jacob Collars for people at Julard and basic no one else. It's so epic that he plays, he comes at the sun. Right. I don't know what your message is about. I mean, I saw something about time signatures. I love my sugar. So I'm no stranger to odd time signatures. Wait, is that the same? It's not the same level as the last one, is it? The path just got considerably higher here. That's what happened. It got considerably higher. Is that right? That's not right. Oh no, it is right. Okay. Well, there you go. Now we're up to here. Oh, and the alignment again. You know, probably do this. Then it's in line with that bit to get around there. Hi, your name look familiar. Hermitcraft question mark says Kev. Kev! I am part of Hermitcraft, and we're playing on the Hermitcraft server. Only Skizzles online, AFK at the moment. You ever listen to music in a foreign language? Yeah, I listen to loads of artists in foreign language. I like it. I don't like French hip-hop, though. I've never liked French hip-hop. I can't listen to rapping in that language. I don't know why. I don't have a rational explanation. My brain is just like, nope. Kind of line it up with that, really. Let's skip the slabs for a second. And just draw a bit of a line. Wait. No, that's right. We're at this... No. We lowered it by 1. I lowered it by 1. And actually, that means the floor gets ripped out of this level. That's the bit that I've kind of messed up on, right? Dang, I like this riff. Should we leave in some mucky original diorite in the mix too? I don't think so. I mean, it could look good. Maybe a little patch of it here and there ain't so bad. We'll have like a big streak of it like that. I'm going to leave it in there for now and just see how we feel about it after we've placed all these blocks. Oh, let's keep him rolling in. I like some of it, but since 5 years, almost all French hip hop is auto-tuned and it's awful. Oh my god, yeah. I feel like I've dodged one there. I probably wouldn't like auto-tuned French hip hop for sure. Yeah, that sounds like a no-no for me. I think this leaving the diorite thing actually kind of works. I think I might put another streak in it further along. But I don't actually want to get too much further into this without putting down some of our complementary blocks, let's say. So all of this stuff right at the front here, these blocks, I think they can be ripped out. I don't think they're like integral to any of the redstone. And if they are, they're probably just for locking mechanisms. So like this little pillar here isn't integral to anything. Neither is that one. So like 1 or 2 blocks I might be able to replace behind that. But this is where we get to have fun. Now I had this idea, but I think it's silly, of swapping the colors on, right? So we would put this one on the opposite side behind us. But then I realized it's probably just confusing. Unless you're going to have like the 2 colors on the same side so that they can like offset each other a little bit. Swapping them around is just kind of obnoxious and not helpful. So we're not going to do that. I think that'll look bad. So this side will go like this. Yo, where my axe? It'd be on my hotbar already, you know. And then we build them up as well. And then we put trapdoors across the top. Whoops. So then the opposite side, we're going to do that, except it's all going to be the other color. Do I mess with Godspeed You Black Emperor? I listened to that the album with the skinny hands on it. I kind of remember it being good, but like I've never gone back to it much, so I wouldn't know what to say. I found that band because I like Emperor. I don't know how many other people have found like totally different bands just through the fact that they share a name or something. Hungry for Crappy Toast, says Crappy Toast. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Also, 39 months. Good evening. Just dropping by just dropping by whilst playing some Outlanders. Love the Tunnel Rats trailer, especially that one fellow with the glasses. I wonder who that was. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Forgil says words. They're difficult, right? You got to say them. They got to mean something. Oh, it's too much effort. Yeah, so I reckon we can do that again and just have that shape over here. Let's finish doing it on this side first, though. Xisuma would be way too powerful if he had every single wood permit. The shop would never not be stocked. Well, with the wood farms that I've got, they're really, really good. The ones that I don't have, I was designing a pale oak farm yesterday, and I was making some good progress, and then I realized, oh, I need to destroy all the leaves to get the saplings back. And I was like, that's going to make this really difficult. Yeah. And then it kind of ended there, and I was like, ah. Right, so, let's go grab... Oh, wait. Yes! Of course I would have loads of trapdoors. Now, I'm looking at this and just thinking it looks a little bit kind of flat in the middle. What if we did this? This is where I think using the opposite color might come in handy. I think that looks cool. Let's do it over here with the opposite color. Morbarix 77. Thank you for 70 months. Getting close to 77. Much appreciated, my dude. Welcome to another stream. Hope you're doing well. See, I feel like that contrast really adds something. And then I think it kind of lines us up to actually hide the trapdoor. Sorry, hopper. I was thinking of putting a trapdoor up there, but now I'm looking at this like something else could go up there. Do you know what else I just had a thought? Before we get too settled in and repeat everything, let's come over here and mess with this bit next. What I want to try here, you know, I've been stripping these, but this is a really cool texture. Maybe we use the strip texture somewhere else. Not sure where. Maybe up top. Whoopsie. I did an oopsie. And it didn't have anything in it, so don't worry about it. Like, maybe that looks better. If I picture them over there, it's like more noise, more stuff going on. Let's check it out with this one. That does look kind of cool. Then it would have this next to it. So we would sort of box it in with this bit. What DAW do I use for music? Fruity Loops. I just use Fruity Loops. You know, criticize me all you want. It works. What's your thoughts on a growing and shrinking potion? Like it doubles or half your size but doesn't stack. That sounds awesome. And totally doable. The tech is in the game. Probably to do it with a data pack or something. But like there's already more like model variation, like going to 1.5 blocks when you crouch. So I kind of think it fits into the game at this point to do something like that. So up the top here, like we could, yeah. Oh, that's not where I wanted you to go. Like that could run across there, except it could be stripped. Then there's room to like add a little light source. It's all right. It feels like we need a little bit more shape to make this remarkable. I'm not sure where that shape is going to come from yet, but it's going to be the ceiling area, right? So, what did I say? Light source, I think I wanted. Let's go grab some stuff. These ones, we want to keep it nice and moody in there. I don't have any more chains. We're having a bit of a problem here again. Just need to tuck some stuff away. Not too much of it, though. Oh, I'm running out of space everywhere I look. I think we're kind of done with the oak stuff, right? And those trapdoors, they're kind of done. Yeah, that's cleaner. That's cleaner. FL got a bad rap because it used to be easily pirated, says Drew Hunter. I don't think that's why it got a bad rap. I think it got a bad rap because it was very kind of like entry level, not the most, I don't know, savvy sort of product for the best sort of production. It was sort of seen as like a, I don't know, like not taken seriously, basically. What if it were like in there on that? I kind of like that more. So what do we like? I'm not sure. I'm not sold on this yet. See, I feel like this texture looks really good, whereas its counterpart not quite as charming. So let's say we rock and rolled this way around, and then we put the opposite texture there. That might work a little better. X, I've been considering buying a 7-string guitar. Do you have any experience with 7? Or any advice for brands? I've got 2 7 strings and an 8-string guitar. The 7, oh my god, we're gonna tell a story now. The 7-string guitar that I've got, you can see a picture of it if you go to... Well, you can watch me play it on my second channel if you look at the guitars playlist. Here we go again with the plugs. All right. My Linktree has both the guitar videos playlist linked and my guitar page on the website. So if you want to see my collection of guitars and pictures of them, use the Linktree. If you want to watch the videos, use the Linktree. The Linktree is really good for getting to all the different stuff that I do. All right, I think I've made that clear. Yeah, okay, so there is this, like, mythical guitar, okay? I'm growing up, I'm watching Meshuggah play their song Humiliative, I think it's called. Or is that one of the songs on the same record? Can't remember. It's got some crazy cool weird riffs in it. And in the video, they're like playing on this like black guitar with these green pickups, neon green pickups, and green fret markings. And I'm like, what is that guitar? And then like you see Morbid Angel playing with it live and in some of their videos. It's like, there's that guitar again. Then you see that like Monkey and Head from Korn are playing with this weird black guitar with the green pickups and stuff. Anyway, I find out eventually. I learn how to research what guitars are what and who plays them. It's called the Ibanez Universe, and it's one of the first like 7-string guitars that they made. And it was made for Steve Vai, but then all these metal bands like Fear Factory and the others that I mentioned came along and started playing it. And when I learned all of this, it just so happened that they were like doing like a rerun of the guitar. So it's not, I don't have the original, but I have their, when they decided just to bring the model back and sell it again. And I got a guitar from that round of like air quotes reissuing it, or whatever the lingo they use is. So I have that guitar, and it is an absolute delight. Because it is like the guitar that just inspired me when I was watching all these other bands play it. Ibanez Geo makes an inexpensive 7-string. I feel like I like the feel of 7 strings better, says Vezi. You know, I don't really mind between 6 and 7, but 6 just, you feel a little bit more nimble because your hand wraps around a bit easier. And then like the guitar gets heavier. Like when I play my 8-string, it's like you feel that extra weight on you. It's weird. I got an Ibanez Geo recently, and it sounded great. You see, this year I brought like 3 or 4. Last year even I brought 3 or 4 new guitars, right? Like, for me, playing guitar is about playing along to songs that I love. And the thing is, all these bands play in different tunings. And when you want to go between different tunings, it's all right if you go up or down, you know, half a step. But then when you go further, you need different strings. And then you got to spend time retuning it. And I was just like, I'm just going to get like a cheap guitar. I bought this cheap Snow White Explorer Hetfield rip-off model. That was a ropey guitar. You have to really play it hard to get some good sound out of it. I brought a Jackson guitar, which is currently broken. It's the second one that is broken, which is kind of not good. I got a really expensive Ibanez guitar because I was like, I want to get like a new top-notch one to practice on. That's a really rock-solid guitar. It's good. But I also, at the same time, got a really, well, a little bit later, I got a really cheap Geo one. And the Geo one is really good to play, and its harmonics sound just as good as the expensive guitar. And then I was like, whoa. You know, like, I think when it comes to playing guitars, like, you should just go play them, and if you get the sound you like, that's good. Because my experience with these pricey guitars is not, they don't feel like they translate that much to, like, another level of sound quality or anything. Enderdan says, ropey guitar, the strings made out of rope. They feel like, they sound like it, you know? They sound like they might be made out of rope. When I say ropey, it's just, you have to really like play it hard to get sound out of the pickups. It's a knockoff guitar. It's like an imitation brand from China. And I just wanted to get one of those Snow White Hetfield guitars, but they cost like $3,000 or something. And I was like, that's ridiculous. So I got a rip-off, and, you know, I think for the money I paid, it's probably not too bad. I think if I took it to, like, a guitar technician, and they could just get a bit more life out of it, it would probably be a really good investment. But yeah, it's kind of just falls shy of being all right. Does it have nylon strings? I don't know, actually. I was thinking about restringing it because I've been playing it in drop C and drop C sharp. I pivot between those tunings, so I can play like Linkin Park songs, and then I can play Job for a Cowboy and Strapping Young Lad and lots of Deftones songs around those tunings. So yeah, that kind of is where I've settled on that one. You're curious, what's the maximum number of strings on a guitar? You found a 26 string one on Google. So like 6, 7, and 8 are pretty legit. Then they started doing 9 strings, pretty legit. And I think when you go beyond that, you kind of get into a territory of like novelty and whatnot. But that's just my impression of it. I don't know for sure, like what's what with all that stuff. How do we feel about this? I thought it would look a little more spectacular than this, but maybe it just takes the rest of this thing being built up to sort of see the vision a bit more, perhaps. Gonna need some more calcite. Oh yeah, there's 12-string guitars. Aren't 12 strings just like doubled up strings? Which, now that I say it, like, that sounds really weird, because like, wouldn't they like hit into each other? Is a piano classified as an 88-string guitar? I mean, you maybe could call it that. If it's got 88 strings, right? Hey X, my fiance and I have a theory that you play for Sleep Token, although we both know you wouldn't be able to tour and play Hermitcraft at the same time. So you think? I mean, what if Sleep Token were on stage right now? How would that work? Because these live streams, they're live. They're not pre-recorded, peeps. We actually live right here. It's not like part of chat is artificial just to make it seem live. That'd be really clever if that were the case, though, wouldn't it? But it's definitely not that. That is not the case. Heart Gamer says, are you sure about that? I'm sure about that. Don't question it. Don't second guess anything I'm saying, peeps. One of these days, I'll teach myself how to play a steel guitar. Played a dulcimer when you were younger. I don't know what a dulcimer is. Totally not an AI, says Art Gamer. Yep, totally not an AI. Ah! Right, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, I'm putting away some blocks. I like how it's gone so far. I feel like bringing some deep slate in and around this outside area is going to help tie it all together. It's going to be like a massive build. I've noticed something, though. It feels like I do way more when I'm not streaming. Like, I feel way more productive when I'm not streaming. But that could just be a feeling, because there's been quite a lot of blocks placed, to be fair. Right, I'm going to nip back and get some calcite. Ah! Fell down. Xisuma has an A in it. You know what else has an A in it? AI. I'm really surprised that you didn't point out that Xisuma also has an I in it. Like, you know, that was sitting there for you. That one was sitting for the taking and you missed it. Valley62, thank you for 29 months. Much appreciated, my dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream. 29, crazy. Ooh! Bone blocks might have looked good down there. Where is calcite? Is it? It's grouped up with something else, isn't it? X probably also has 2 eyes. Oh yeah, I got 2 eyes. Yeah. In my head. In my head socket. And what's the head socket connected to? I don't know where I'm going with this. Yo, Keegan, thank you for sending me a thing on TikTok. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's a coin. What are coins on TikTok? I've been sent diamonds and I've been sent coins and I don't even know how it works. And apparently there was gifts as well. Someone please explain. Explanation is required. X live on TikTok, says Edith. Apparently. Just hanging out here on the Hermitcraft. To all the peeps on TikTok, because I'm going to assume a lot of you aren't like used to watching live streams and stuff. How much of the Hermitcraft world have you seen? Maybe we'll do a little flyer. Oh my god, the Mural project. It hit me. I had inspiration for what to do for Cleo's. I've had quite a few ideas for Cleo's, and then the other day this image hit me, and I was like, oh, that's gonna look so good. That's gonna look so good. Should we go over there and do a mural? Because it's been a minute since I've done one. How do you like the sound of that, chat? Would that be okay? Do I have your permission? Yes, a mural, says Edith. There's 35 of us. I love Hermitcraft, says Edith. I mean, according to TikTok stats, there's 3,000 plus peeps watching, which is fascinating. Oh wait, Nana2 Panda. Does my heart good T9 see you able to play and enjoy making your guitar videos again? Thank you, Nana2 Panda. Appreciate the cheers and bits. I'm only going to make the 2 for now. And when I get my Jackson guitar, I'll probably record 2 more songs on that one. There's other stuff I wanted to record, but I was kind of planning on, like, in my head, I wanted to do the songs on the Jackson guitar next. So I've got to wait to get that one repaired. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I kind of had this impetus to start, like, recording lots of covers again. And then I was like, actually, I think I'm going to, like, wait until I feel like the song has, like, something special about it, or I have something special to offer, like maybe the editing's going to be a bit more interesting. So I'm not going to rush into making more of them. I'm just going to keep focusing on, like, enjoying playing guitar, trying to get better. And then when it feels like there's a moment to, like, okay, this is it, like, you know, then I'll go do it. Like, one of them might be with Linkin Park. I'm still, like, trying to nail down these Linkin Park songs. Like, they're actually quite easy to play, but in order to, like, really ace them, you got to learn the songs inside out. And that takes a bit of time. So I'm still working on that a little bit. But yeah, like, I want to make them feel more special. So when you see a guitar video now, it's not just like, here's another one I learned how to play. It's going to be like, I know this song inside out now, and this cover's going to be good. You know, that kind of level. Just want to aim for something higher. $265 on YouTube. Chat is slow. It's calm and cozy here, says Roko. Interesting, because we had lots of people. Although today it started as an unlisted stream, and the whole announcement thing was balked because it announced the stream like 3 or 4 times. So I think on YouTube they can penalize you for lots of notifications. So I'm not surprised if our YouTube numbers are off because of that today. Mousy Mars, my dude, thank you so much for 9 months. You're now officially a Twitch baby, my friend. Do you play on Clockcraft? I do not play on Clockcraft. Clockcraft? Don't say it too fast. Focus. Normally, I'm watching these streams on Twitch, says Ratio. Hey, Twitch is the place to come watch. This is the home. This is where the emotes are. This is where I pay most attention to chat. It's where our community is. And I don't want to say too much because things are yet to be announced, but in about a month from now, there will be some air quotes big deal. I don't know how to describe it without telling you what it is, but we've got stuff that's going to be happening over here on Twitch pretty much exclusively. So be sure to follow me over here on Twitch, and then you can be a part of that when it happens. Oh, I see what happened there. Okay, we'll swap that around. Right, we're going to go to a mural, right? Cult Goddess' hype time. Hype indeed. If you're on Twitch, if you're subbed, stick around. In a month from now, some stuff will be happening. That's what I'm saying. Tilda MC, thank you for the Prime subscription. 22 months right there. Very much appreciated. Peeps, if you did not know, over here on the Twitch, you can get access to all the emotes. You can subscribe. Words using the old Amazon Prime. Speaking of which, I mentioned in chat on someone else's stream that you can watch Rain Man on Prime for free, and then I saw someone saying that like Prime isn't free, and then like in the same day I saw someone saying or moaning about how you have to pay for movies on Prime. So I thought I'd explain a little something to you. When I say something's like free on Prime, it's like if you've got the Prime subscription, which a lot of us have for like deliveries from Amazon, which it just occurs to me. I don't think I've ordered anything from Amazon in months, but you know, every now and then I have to order something. I can't multitask, by the way. I've forgotten what I was looking for. Brain has kicked into gear. We'll go grab the things I need. So, like, so you pay for a Prime subscription, you get access to a whole bunch of videos, TV shows, movies, etc., right? That's like having a Netflix subscription. You get access to the library. You don't have to pay for any of that stuff because you paid for it with the subscription. Now, that what I think people don't understand is that Netflix could also let you watch stuff outside of their platform if you paid to do it. So someone else holds the rights for a movie. Netflix could go, let's let them watch that movie. We just got to create a payment system so they can pay for access to it. So when you're on a platform like Prime, where it's asking for your... Why can't I find these blocks, man? I think they're out there in the world somewhere. I think I moved them. I think they're at Loglands. Dang it. So like, when you see stuff in the Prime, on Prime, that you have to pay for, that's because someone else holds the rights for it. And they've set up the portal for you to pay for access to that movie. Right? It's like, I think some people see it as like they're charging you twice, which maybe you could see it that way, but that's kind of how that works. With Netflix and Disney Plus, you never pay extra for anything, says Estelian. Yeah, right. But that could be the same on Prime, and then you just wouldn't see all those things you pay extra for. And the same could be true of Netflix and Disney if they opened up the portal to watching content that's outside of their licensing. Yeah? So it's like some other, you know, business... like... The thing I'm looking for isn't here either. Some other studio, like MGM or whatever, holds the rights to, I don't know, The Wizard of Oz. Okay? So unless Netflix has got a deal that makes it a part of their archive and they can stream it for free, then you can't watch it. But they could add an access portal for you to pay for the right to watch it. That's kind of how it works. It makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to y'all. Okay, this is what I was after, and I thought I had my box full of slabs around here. Okay, there's a reason I want a lot of these, and I've definitely got more than we actually need. Let's just go do that. This might also now put me on the armor stands crafted list. We'll see. How do you feel about ads on services you already pay for, says Pumpkin Blaze MC? You know, no one likes it. But here's the thing, advertising is very lucrative. So once someone starts doing it and then people accept it, then you'll see a lot of it. I think there's a very interesting transition up ahead, because what Netflix did is it undercut cable companies because they didn't see the value in it. They didn't see where the technology was going. And so Netflix has snuck in low priced because they had easy access to lots of content. Now that like it's the thing to do and all these other platforms are popping up, the price of like their licensing and their content is inflating, because those people now see it as not like, oh, we're just giving this little company with their crazy idea rights to do this because it never take off, we'll give them to it on the cheap, you know. Now it's like, oh, there's money to be made here, let's charge a lot. Got no idea what I'm doing again because we're waffling. No idea what I'm doing because we're waffling. Now, like, it's caught up, and now cable companies are pretty close to, like, going under, it looks like. I'll explain why in a minute. Remember, people were used to watching ads through cable subscriptions in the past anyway. We need a Cleo head. I don't think I've got one, but I thought I'd check. So therefore, I need to put on Cleo's skin and destroy myself. And that's what I'm looking for, actually, those. We need those. We need to take off all the gear. Now I need to go get the Cleo skin. So I'm going to be doing stuff in my web browser for a second, peeps. So what's happening at the moment is live sports is now sort of being chipped away at. Like, there's less demand on cable for live, and it's starting to move over to the streaming platforms. I think you might see a tipping point now where, like, the price of streaming really goes up as the cable stuff dies. And it'll probably be sports that do that. Because in a cable bundle, you used to get all the sports together, and now it's all, like, spread across multiple platforms. Which means for you as a consumer, you're not just paying for one subscription, right? You start paying for multiple. We might end up getting a streaming bundle come back as well. Right, I'm downloading Cleo's skin. We got it. Now let's go and put it on the launcher in the skins tab. I had trouble with this the other day. I had to, like, restart my client to change the skin. Although that was in single player. Normally, you don't have to do that. Let's see what happens. Streaming killed the cable star. Oh, yeah. Hey, it worked. It worked. Look at me. Class dismissed. Right. I'm going to throw all my stuff on the ground back here, so it's all in a neat little pile. Can you imagine if a creeper wandered into my base and blew up right now? I would cry. Oh no, you... Oh, dingus. Absolute dingus. Stupid regeneration. Ugh. Did I set my spot? Oh, no. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me, dude. Legend. Who said that? Heart Gamer. Comment of the stream. Comment of the stream. You are the stream champion today. Shout out to Heart Gamer. X, stop doing shout outs, man. Jeez, every single stream you're shouting people out all the time. Sorry about that. It's a habit of mine. It's a habit. Right, up we go. Ow. Ow again. And ow again. Oh, it dies. How sad. Didn't we, like, in the past, we would do this multiple times? The thing is, though, I'm going to run out of these explosive fireworks. I thought I had some stashed up here. Oh, this junk just... Ugh, I can't be bothered to sort it out. I thought I had a bunch more of those stashed away. Anyway, that'll do me. I don't want to be a zombie forever. Let's change back to Xisuma. I'm okay with being a creaking, though. Are creakings undead? I don't know what creakings are. Why am I deadening myself? Just lost the appetite for life, I think. Okay, let's go do this. Put these all back in order, right? We've got the wings, we've got the helmet, we've got all the stuff. And then we put that away. Oh, we're so organised. Get these back as well. Xisuma, it's an aging thing. It does sound kind of agey. It does sound a little bit like that. Okay, armor stands, we got them. Wait, they need to go somewhere. I think I put them in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Sneaky tunnel ad on the server list. Just a sneaky little ad. Just trying to subtly push that ad for tunnel ads in there, you know, just on the list, you know. That's a good way to do it, isn't it? I'll just sneak that in there. Someone might notice it and be like, "Oh, what's that?" and then go look it up, you know. They might do that. Yeah, that's very sneaky of me, isn't it? God, crafty, subtle. Trying to manipulate your brain into thinking about it. That's what I'm doing. I'm not sure that I need anything else before I leave, so we'll just go. Hey, we got Siberian Wolf here for 14 months. And Elena Dorset, thank you for subscribing with the Prime. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream today. The Kraken Bubble says, Tunnel Rats, best game ever. Best game ever. I agree. Does Tunnel Rats have a Java server? No. It totally doesn't have a Java server. What's that there? What's that thing that we were just talking about for the last couple of minutes? Totally doesn't have a Java server. What are you talking about? Right, I've gone in the wrong side. I was disorientated. I thought I was the other way around. Here's what I want to do for Cleo's, okay? Oh yeah, we've got some leftover experiments here. I think what we should do is make a web of armor stand poses with no armor. Dang it! These are slightly different though, aren't they? I'm pretty sure these are slightly different. This is the same song that was at the beginning of the playlist. Okay, the music just confused me for a second. Whatever, because this one is a banger. They're slightly different. I'm gonna go with the like normal Cleo skin. The question is like where to put Cleo's heads, because we're gonna create like an artistic web of this armor stand stuff. I think behind it we'll put another wood material to contrast, right? So something that looks good with oak. Or maybe like a Cleo color of some sort. Let me think. So Cleo's skin is kind of like a light grey greenish, or maybe something orange for her hair. Have we already done orange for anything resin related? Yeah, but we didn't lean into it. So what if we put like all resin blocks, Cleo's head sticking out, and then a whole bunch of like armor stands doing weird wacky poses to like fill up the space like a web? Similar to Cub with the Dyes? No, not like Cub with the Dyes, no. Oh, wait, no, I get what you're saying. The background color said something about Cub, right? I think we'll go with orange. I think the contrast will look cool. So we'll go get some resin blocks. I am the Woodchuck says, what? Seriously, mods don't understand tunnel rats? What is it we don't understand about tunnel rats? Assume a quick question. Have you made a green thing like this one so we can see it? I haven't made greens yet, no. It's going to be something fishing related. That's for sure. I mean, it probably won't be too difficult. What I've been learning about these is that with the space we're working with, we're not doing anything too drastic. So within the simplicity, we kind of want to make each of them feel unique. And that means like not rushing in to make them, essentially. Like we have to figure it out a little bit. Yeah, I reckon the bricks will look good back there. You think Cleo will blend into the resin bricks? That's partially the idea. I'm hoping it'll look cool. How do you guys host Hermitcraft or any of your projects? Dude, go to my YouTube channel. I literally made a video recently about all the mods that we use for hosting Hermitcraft, including a Hermitcraft server mod pack with all of the stuff pre-configured and whatnot. And also my own personal mod pack with all my client-side mods on. Your storage system seems like chaos, says Alexania. It's the opposite. It's like massively organized. One of the big problems though is that we don't have the textures on the front of the shulker boxes. Because when you see that, then you know it's organized. Then it's like, oh my god, these are all neatly grouped together and you can see them at a glance. But without that mod, it's a bit mad. Okay, let's start with the Cleo heads. Okay, this is going to work. I can feel it. Invisible, yes. Baseplate, no. Gravity, no. Show arms, no. Now we go and check out which way is what. You know what? I wonder if the mod could... There's a little bit of space here. Like, the mod could know where you're facing and put arrows here, maybe? Is that a weird idea, chat? Like, this could literally point... like left positive, right minus. I think it might get a little bit convoluted. There could be something to that. Whoops. Where is it that it, like, it's fully through? Okay, we're about to find out. This is it. Oh, interesting. It's 1.5. Right. Joe Duggan, thank you for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. Apparently Twitch is messing up again or something. But we're still good on TikTok, apparently. Right, so I want that Cleo face to be a little bit higher. And then I want it to be looking down at us. Maybe clipping through like that is not a bad idea. This is going to be a weird one, peeps. It's going to be a weird one. So what we do is we go in. I think I want all of the poses to sort of be flat arms and legs, if that makes sense. Yeah. I also might be quite limited by the fact that the body is always upright. Let's try joyous. Okay, let's go base plate, no. Then let's, copy that. Okay. I'll come here and do this. What if it's just like a web of joyous poses? Apparently we got major issues on both TikTok and Twitch today. My bitrate is unstable. Cookie Misa says, when will X notice? I noticed a while ago, but like, what can I do? Where is the source of the problem? Is it my internet connection? Is it the multi-streaming service? Is it Twitch? Hey, look, it didn't copy the base plate. It's starting to look a bit weird now, this one. X probably noticed and is trying to fix. We're just way behind with the video. What can I do to fix it? You know, I don't know. When stuff doesn't work, it's not exactly easy to fix. It's got one here. That's not the one, is it? It's this one. Okay. Becca says, X, read your chat. Do you mean my mod chat? There's nothing in my mod chat. Oh, my chat is just despairing about these issues. Like, what do you expect me to do on my end? I got no idea why this stuff doesn't work sometimes. I got no idea. Like, what can I do? If I stop my stream, that causes loads of issues. Right, let's go ahead. No, don't do that. No, I want to put another one on here. Dang it, I'll have to do it from here. Paste the pose, base plate, send it up 2 blocks, I think. Kind of looks about right. But yeah, like now it's like one weird big wacky web, and I think I'm gonna move Cleo's head so she's not so obstructed or whatever. Oh wait, actually I can click on any one of these. Y'all are back. If you're back and in sync, put bananas in chat. That's how we'll know. Oh yeah, it's that button. Nick's with the banana, and so thanks a lot, and Callie. Okay, so like I saw all of your messages, but like I don't know what you expect me to do. I don't know what causes these issues, right? It could be so many things. And I'm in the middle of a live stream, and I've really got no options as to do anything, really. I don't know how to diagnose this stuff. Like, I had trouble streaming earlier and reached out to Slob support, and that didn't seem to really do too much, but we got going eventually. So, yeah, well, I don't know what to do, basically. Okay, does that look weird? I don't know about this one now. I could actually have them go into the ground a little bit as well. Oh, I haven't made the book. Do I have the means to make another book lying around? Not in here. So let's go grab the means to do that. Now, here's where I need to be OP. I don't think I'm OP at the moment, so I need to go OP myself. Go over to the control panel. Okay. Scoreboard, objective, set display, list. So SB dot. Oh, we might not have this one, you know. Crafted. So this is one I need to do from. Oh my god, I haven't tried to fix it since the last time we did this. Okay, so I need to make that statistic. Diopsumi, yeah. Okay. So I can't put that in there until it's actually on the server, so I need to do something about that. Now I'm looking at this, I'm just thinking we could maybe get a little extra fancy. Paste the pose, get rid of the base plate. Let's go down a block, and then back a block, and have them there as well. Kind of makes it look a tiny bit more special. This did not turn out so great. Because in my head, I kind of pictured the armor stands being rotated more like the body, but you can't actually rotate the body on this plane. So it's not possible to do what I had in mind, unfortunately. But that's okay. I mean, it clearly is about armor stands, right? It looks weird. I think Cleo's head should actually be like up there. Let's see if we can change that. So which one are we looking at? Cleo, let's locate. Dang it, let's not locate. Let's select Cleo, let's modify, and then just go up one. Yeah, and then have Cleo's head looking down a bit. And in theory, I should lock all of these now. Oh my goodness me. This is going to be fun. Actually, there's something in the mod that makes it kind of easy. The Mini-Me, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support. That reminds me of Austin Powers, Mini-Me. And I was watching it with my friends the other day, and they were commenting on Mike Myers, like, and his acting. And I've never watched those movies, I don't think, the whole way through. But I didn't realize that Mike Myers also played Dr. Evil. That went totally over my head. I did not realize that he played both Austin Powers and Dr. Evil. And then I started to notice that he plays a couple of other characters as well. And I'll forgive myself and say, I don't think it's that obvious. He's like playing a very different character and looks very different in the makeup. I think you can be forgiven for that. He is that good at acting, Sister Bastillion. Exactly, right? So I forgive myself. And therefore you forgive me too. Did you get the left one and the center one? I think I got all of them. They're all locked. Yeah, we're good. Some of this stuff over here isn't locked though. That's weird. Shouldn't everything be locked? Maybe something like changed it. Oh gosh, everything's become unlocked. Everything in the area is unlocked. Whatever. Whatever that is about. We'll leave those there for that project. Right, chat. It's been a bit of a rotten stream for technical issues, and I have lost some of my guitar time because of that, so I'm going to just end this one a little sooner than usual. I think we'll use the mural, actually, as our screenshot. Aaron says you're super hyped about Tunnel Rats. I'm glad you are, my dude. I hope you enjoy playing it. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll probably tweet out when people are streaming it and stuff like that, if you want to catch a stream. Let's get that kind of angle. Nice. Open that up. Yeah, so, Tunnel Rats, right? Please do go check it out. If you want to support the development of the game, the best way is to buy a copy on the marketplace. Also, if you never heard my music before, go check out Soulside Eclipse on Spotify, YouTube, Bandcamp. There's another one, Apple Music, I think. It's pretty much everywhere. But that's going to be it from me this stream. I'm going to go look for someone to raid over here on Twitch if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right, going to send you over to Chosen Architect, who I was playing with yesterday. Right, enjoy the raid if you're on Twitch, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.